Joining us now is one of the busiest guys I know, our very own Bobby Santoro. He's here to talk Jersey sports. Bobby, thanks for coming on. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, Mike. Thanks for having me again.
Oh, it's always our pleasure. So let's start with the Yankees. They're off to a rather pedestrian start this year. They had a great opening series to start the season, but it's been a far cry from that ever since. What changes have you noticed from then to now?
Well, I mean, the big change to me, it's been the starting pitching. I mean, we knew this going in; they were going to miss Garrett Cole, and I mean, you see how their starters are so far. I mean, as a team right now, if I got it right here, it's about five. They have a 5.40 ERA as a team, and that's with Max Fried having a sub 2 ERA too. So I mean, you look at the rest of this rotation. I mean, Will Warren has been fine. I mean, he has a right now his ERA is if I'm looking, it's 5.14. So he's over five, but he's a young starter. You expect that from him. You see Marcus Stroman right now with as a five starter even and an above 10 ERA. And Rodon hasn't been what you wanted him to be either. So I mean, it's really the starting pitching kind of trying to keep him into games. I mean, the offense obviously has tapered off a little bit with the exception of some, but you're missing Garrett Cole, as we all knew, and they're obviously it's going to be a big topic of the season for them trying to get another starter or try to be able to get somebody who can help this rotation along.
Well, one of the pleasant surprises this year is Paul Goldschmidt. He's a veteran first baseman who replaced another veteran first baseman in Anthony Rizzo. Now, there may have been some doubt because of his age, but at age 37, he's looking like he was in his prime back with the Diamondbacks, batting .357 and proving to be a very necessary part of the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, with him, he just looks like a Yankee to me. It's one of those scenarios where you see him, it feels right. I mean, you wanted him. I mean, I wanted him to be a Yankee years ago, and watching him in the World Baseball Classic a few years ago too, it was fun to see. But really having that Renaissance year at Yankee Stadium, being able to, I mean, it really just tailors to him too. I mean, he's not your prototypical pull hitter. He loves going the other way, so he can. We saw it yesterday. I mean, he got robbed of a hit, but he went the opposite field, going to right field there too. So he's really somebody who on the year right now with him, he's 357. He only has one home run, but he has four doubles. The RBIs aren't there, but that's because they've let him off a bunch of times too. So he's just a veteran presence that they need. He's Anthony Rizzo, but he's hitting, and I loved Anthony Rizzo too. But Rizzo obviously tapered off towards the end there. So you'd love to see that from him. You'd love to see that out of a veteran, and I'm sure he's become another leader in the clubhouse along with Aaron Judge, which is what the Yankees have been lacking outside of Judge since CC and Gardner left.
Now, I want to switch over to Rutgers baseball. They're just below 500. They have a good amount of games left. What's the rest of their schedule looking like, and do they have a chance to make a run for the playoffs?
I mean, they have a chance. Everyone has a chance. But the thing with Rutgers is they're a young team. They have some obviously upperclassmen, but a lot of their leaders on the team. You look at someone like Ty Doucette, who he's a sophomore. Peyton Bonds, Barry Bonds' nephew. He's also a sophomore. I mean, the two of these guys are really leading the team, and they're young kids who obviously they have some growing to do. The two of them, I think, combine for about I think it's 50 or 60 strikeouts on the year. So I mean that's the only thing that's a little bit that's a little you want to improve. You're the two of them, but they both have pop, they both have power, but they're just raw in talent, which is like how this Rutgers team is. Pitching wise, they don't have great pitching either, but a lot of their pitchers are young. Their top two pitchers right now, not so much record wise, but top two pitchers like with stuff are freshmen. So again, they have a long way to go now. Barring, I mean, college right now, everything is the transfer portal. So as long as they can keep them, have them staying, they could be a good team in a few years. They could make a run, but their record on the road is I'm pretty sure they only have 5 road wins. So I mean, they're not a very good road team. I would love to see them make a run. I'm not saying they can't, but I think it's more of just building for the future if you're this Rutgers baseball team.
I agree with that. Now, sticking with Rutgers, but changing sports, Dylan Harper has declared for the NBA draft. He's only a freshman. Is this the right choice to do now?
I mean, I think it is just because we all knew it was going to happen. Him and Ace Bailey, kind of declaring. I would have loved, as a Rutgers person, I'm sure I would have loved to have him back. Even with him and Ace Bailey, it was a little bit of a rough year for Rutgers because, you have the two of them and you wanted to maybe build the team more around the two of them, but obviously that's not how it works. I mean, Harper this year, he averaged, if I'm not mistaken, it was around like 29 a game or so, and not 29 a game, I'm sorry, 19 a game. But he was actually ranked 29th in the country in scoring. That's everyone, out of everybody, not just freshmen. So, I mean, he can score. He has some growing to do, obviously, but you want to be able to get into the NBA as early as you can to start playing with the talent that you're going to be playing with for the rest of your career. You're going to see him. He has to still get his his grown man weight, as people say. Like, he's got to, he's still a kid. He's got to build up, and you'll see him grow throughout, his entire career. But you just want to start playing that competition right away outside of college and be able to start growing as a player. So I think it's a good move for him. We'll miss him, but I mean, I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Now, the other red and black jersey team, the Devils, recently clinched a spot in the NHL playoffs. They'll play the Carolina Hurricanes. Do you feel confident as they enter the postseason?
Well, I mean, look, you feel confident in the team because you like what you've seen from them. It's been tough since Jack Hughes has been down, and they're not going to have him. And it's obviously, I think they're kind of playing with house money. If you're me now, when it comes to the Devils, like I'm a very optimistic fan when it comes to them, and I love watching them and everything. But you see how they've been since I mean, Jack Hughes went down, I don't know how long ago now, and he's still number 2 in the team in points. So you have that, but I mean, you love what you're seeing from like people like Jesper Bratt and obviously Nico Hischier and Timo Meier, obviously leading the way. Markstrom's been all right. He's led some goals here and there too, but you want to see Carolina's a team that's always been good in the playoffs. I mean, they knocked the Devils out a few years ago, and that was with Jack Hughes and with the Devils on a big run. So it's going to be tough to see. I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch. Carolina is also, I believe, 10 points better than the Devils. So, I mean, look, it's a metropolitan matchup, so we'll see what happens. I don't think I mean, look, I would love to see them make a run. I just don't want to sound too optimistic. We'll see what happens, though.
And finally, looking back on their regular season, what were some of the Devils' greater success stories?
I mean, you look at, like you said, I think Jesper Bratt's always been great. I mean, him coming up, leading the team now in points. Obviously, it's really the assists that for him. I mean, his assists have been like being able to find people on the open ice and be able to find the right person to score. Nico's obviously been the leading scorer on the team, obviously also since Jack's been down. But it's been just the whole team as a unit kind of coming together. I mean, you have all the names that you've had, for years. Dougie Hamilton, you have Luke Hughes, you have all these players coming together. They've always been more. What I think it's been great to see since Jack Hughes went down is that you've seen more of a team effort from them in the sense of everyone kind of contributing, and it's been great to see. It's been fun to watch, and obviously not what it'd be nice to have him here, but since he's not here right now, we'll see what happens and see if they can make a run.
We can only hope for the best. Bobby Santoro, thanks as always for the professional insight, my friend.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me.